What's up, freaks? This is just me, and today we're gonna be exploring the best physique of Roelly Winklaar's bodybuilding career up to the year 2021, because I haven't learned to predict the future yet. So, Roelly Winklaar's pro career started in 2009, and he's been competing till the year 2019. In finding the best version of the beast Roelly Winklaar, we're only going to take into consideration the time span of 2016 to 2018. Prior to the year 2016, he was still packing on the mass and getting started, and then he had the big midsection, the bubble gut, in 2015, which he, however, fixed, as you are going to see in all of the following comparisons, so that's very commendable. And afterwards of 2018, Roelly only entered 4 contests, and he was just simply not at his best at any of them. Now let's get right into the honorable mentions. From left to right, the 2016 Prague Pro, 2017 Prague Pro, and 2018 Prague Pro. So that's a cool lineup, right? Here in the front double bicep comparison, you can see that the 2016 Prague Pro version is looking big but also really soft, so that's why he didn't make the final list, this version. But whatever, I just want to show it here. 2017 and 2018, on the contrary, looking pretty sharp for Roelly, and look at the midsection of 2017, dreamlike. Here you can take a look at the lat spread. I think it's pretty solid, especially the 2018 Prague Pro on the right looks really good. And the last comparison featuring these three in the most muscular, Roelly looking like a freak every year, but here for a change, 2017 is probably the most impressive. And now let's move on to the real heavy hitters. These are the ones battling it out for the best version ever, at least in my mind and in this video. Here on the left we have an underdog you might not have seen or even heard about this version. It is the 2016 Bodypower Pro, and it is a really good version in my opinion, so maybe it's gonna surprise you. In the middle is the 2018 Olympia, a very famous version, I would say. The year he placed third and arguably could have been even second. And on the right is the 2018 Arnold Classic Australia, which is often compared to the 18 Olympia because he was in a supreme shape. And at the Arnold Classic Australia, he beat out some guys that he usually doesn't beat. In particular, I'm talking about Dexter and William Bonac. So here, take a look at the front double bi, and we can see that the 2016 he can't really keep up because he's pretty soft in comparison. But still, I'm not saying this version is bad. It's not. But here he gets third place and the 3 points that go along with it. The second place is going to the Arnold on the right because the Olympia version has more vascularity in the forearms and the lats. The quads, biceps, and abs are not looking too bad either. So the 2018 Olympia gets the win here. Moving on to the front lat spread. The upper body is literally the exact same. The arms, delts, pecs, abs, even the lats themselves. The waistline is maybe larger in the 2018 Olympia version, but that is an extremely minor difference. Unlike in the legs, look at 2016, they're actually the biggest. They are. But the definition, the condition suffers. And unfortunately, 2016 has to get last place again. But you are seeing it, right? It's very close. It's not like it's a blowout between the 18 Olympia and Arnold Classic. In the Arnold Classic version, I'm seeing more size in the quad sweep, and at the same time more cuts and even a bit of feathering there on the left leg. So Arnold Classic gets the win, 1 point. Here in this crazy side chest, I'm putting the 2016 or 2018 Arnold in last place. because when I compare it to the 2018 Olympia, the delt is like half the size, and I'm not even kidding. I don't know what happened there. That's fishy, I guess. But anyway, the Olympia wins because he's just massive, and the 2018 Arnold compared to the 2016 Prague Pro, it is a lot closer in the lower body and even in the upper body. The angle is a bit different, but I appreciate the 2016 physique more because of the tricep, shoulder, and abs. But this pose could go either way, I suppose. The second place, that is. The back double trouble. I don't know about you guys, but for me, this is going to the 2016 Bodypower Pro. His lower back, in my mind, looks the best. The delts and arms hold up to the other versions, and then you look at the glutes, and I have no idea what happened there. I mean, is this even the same gentleman? They are so much bigger, and it's not like they are softer. And both of the 2016 versions seem to be almost the same, but I like the whole lower body better in the Arnold, so that version on the right, the Arnold gets second place here. And now we are moving on to the lat spread. And here, once again, the glutes of 2016 are fantastic, but the back, not so much. So I can't, in good conscience, give this one to 2016. I'm giving it second place, so 2 points. The 1 pointer goes to the 2018 Olympia in the middle, because the lats flare out the widest, and the back is really thick and detailed. The 2018 Arnold has to settle for last place, unfortunately, beyond its lower body superiority to the Olympia, at least, that is. However, to be honest, I'm not sure if I made the right call on this pose. It's very tough for me to judge it, so I'm sorry if it's not the way you see it. Anyway, now we got the side tricep shot, or in Roelly's case, more of a hoo-ha pose, courtesy of Mark's Max Muscle. He's hitting it a bit different each year, so I might have sized it incorrectly. Plus, the quality of the last picture is shitty, so I apologize for all of this. In this pose, he looks virtually the same when it comes to tricep development, so we have to make the call based on something else. The lower body conditioning rules out the 2016 version, which is the least conditioned once again. But it still looks awesome, that horseshoe. Runner-up and the 2 points, I'm giving it to 2018 Arnold. The win goes to the Olympia due to the vascularity in both arms and the larger deltoid. I consider this pose very close, and I think arguably you could give the first place to any of these, but this is the way I personally see it, and that is the Olympia. Let's move on to the ab and thigh, and surprisingly, it's a very good pose for the massive beast Roelly Winklaar. I think the last place position goes to the Arnold here on the right because it doesn't have the Olympia version cuts, neither the Bodypower Pro version's mass nor aesthetic appeal. To my eyes, the battle for first here is between the Bodypower and the Olympia, and I choose the Bodypower show because of the superior V-taper and bigger quads. It's overall the fuller version, and here it suits him in this pose. I placed 2016 first and give it the 1 pointer because I like it the best. But I guess it's personal preference after all. And we got the last pose of the day, Roelly's crazy grab / almost hands together, most muscular pose. Here I gotta apologize, I didn't have the lower body for the 2016 version, and I wanted to show it, so I had to put in a photo of his legs from another picture, so that's why it looks odd. That's the explanation. Anyway, in this most muscular, the 2018 Olympia physique somehow doesn't got it for me. Like, the delts are big, but they are just too soft. They look like just a slab of muscle, it doesn't look right. It ain't flowing well to me, and his conditioning even here doesn't look the best, so it doesn't save him. He loses this pose, yeah. 3 points for the Olympia. The 2016 version is very similar to the 2018 Arnold Classic Australia, in the upper body that is. The wheels aren't sharp enough, and I think I like the flow of the Arnold more, so it wins the pose. So in conclusion, when I tally up the points, we have a tie. Tied for second and third, I have the 2016 Bodypower Pro and 2018 Arnold Australia, both with 17 points in total. I would probably say 2018 is still objectively better because of the conditioning superiority, but the 2016 Bodypower Pro, although it could be considered soft, is my personal favorite, and I think it deserves to be mentioned when we talk about the best. Roelly Winklaar. His shape was very pleasing, but then in 2018 he did have that shape too. So you can decide for yourself which one you like more after all. But here we have the overall winner, and this is of course the 2018 Olympia version. It earned 14 points in my little competition here. I do consider this version the best Roelly Winklaar we have ever seen, at least up to this point, of course. We're gonna see what he brings this year. This is, I think, a very popular choice or decision for Roelly's best shape, battling probably only with the 18 Arnold Classic Australia. So, let me know, guys, if you agree with my decision here or you like a different version more, maybe the Arnold Australia. I would appreciate your opinion on my video too. What did you like and what you didn't like? Use the comment section to tell me anything you want. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to watch some Roelly Winklaar videos and also like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day.